aka Indigo Sky, aka y'all already know who it is. The Trigger Man himself, Trigger Ranking. Y'all know the rules. Y'all come in here. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. If you want to support the channel, Cash App at the top. If you of my actual YouTube channel, if you want to follow me on other platforms, same thing. Everything is at the top of the description of my YouTube channel. So with that being said, man, we about to get this thing started. Let me play the intro.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, Lego. Alright, so y'all know we be freestyling when we be reacting, so it's like trying to see what's going on. Trying to see what's going on with this. Let me see. We be freestyling, so alright, we're gonna go to Poetic Flacco react to this man's channel. Y'all check out Poetic Flacco. We about to react to, I guess, what he talking about with Joe. Y'all know Joe, man. Joe is cap. Joe be capping. That man is the king of cap. And if y'all don't know, he done lied again. And yeah, he done lied again. Lied on what a boy name is. Used to be with G on it. I forget his name. Young Buck. Young Buck.
Foamy urine. That means your kidneys are leaking protein, bro. You think it's not serious? That's how kidney failure starts. Proteinuria. The filters inside your kidneys, your nephrons.
Fat Joe is being accused of lying and exaggerating a story to make himself look good yet again. I feel like at this point we kind of need one of those buttons or something.
Yeah, like, bro, I wouldn't believe shit. I mean, yeah, okay, I cuss now, yeah. I wouldn't believe shit Fat Joe say. If Fat Joe says it's raining outside, I gotta go outside and get wet up to believe this man. Cause I don't believe shit he say, bro. I mean, this man is a compulsive liar, bro.
Effects that's like, again, whenever we talk about Fat Joe, because it's been a recurring theme. We've probably done about a dozen videos documenting people accusing Fat Joe of lying about something. This time around, Fat Joe decided he was gonna tell a story on his podcast with Jada because Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo was on the podcast, and Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder was giving props to Pistol Pete and how tough Pistol Pete was. Fat Joe was kind of listening to them, telling him how tough Pistol Pete was, and he wanted to let them know that he was also tough. So he volunteered this story about Young Buck that made him look like a superhuman.
You see, God, nothing ever happened. Like one time I'm coming out the Diamond District, and you know, Pistol Pete was like, he just was like considered the most grimiest. Like, yo, this will catch you. He's the jail. He ain't been up north. He's gonna catch you. Knives, all that. You know, I told you about the Spanish shit.
Some brown. I almost got in a rhyme recently.
I seen that coming out the district. You know when you know these. You just know when the killers. Like he had two little. He was like 4'1".
He never left the
But
block.
you could tell. I'm like, nah, these. I had with me too, thank God. But like you could tell the two little niggas he had, they get busy. I could just tell. I could see.
I'll tell you breaking news if I never told nobody or said the story before, because we saying it, I might as well. But you know,
Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, y'all. Here we go.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Here we go. Let's listen to the lie he tell this time.
Young Buck in that time.
Oh,
I never heard that story.
You know he ain't gonna tell 50 that.
Yeah, call Young Buck.
That's the story, because he ain't gonna tell
Now
me.
he got 2-piece legends. Like, yeah, Young Buck, man. That shot the front on me. He said,
Jada Kiss done laid down and put the damn pillow over his goddamn face, bro. Jada Kiss like, here we go again. In my DMX voice, bro. Here we go fucking again, bro.
They put hands on Buck. I'm telling you, supposed to be no hands.
The man said he put hands on Buck.
Alright, so what is the story?
Appreciate the light.
Story.
Where you tapping in from?
I've never heard it.
I'm on it. So we in Chicago, right? And if you talk about the pistol beat little, no, I had the ugly ones with me. Ugly ones with me, right? Chicago. And so I'm coming off stage. It's like a summer jam, but a winter jam. Right? It was winter, right?
Here we go.
Everybody on there, Young Jeezy, Fab. There was a lot of witnesses too. I don't know. They don't never tell my
Here
story.
we go.
When I'm the victor, I never hear the story. You know what I'm saying?
They aren't telling the story because they are not as excited as when you tell it. Like, for example, the Papoose situation where Cassidy told the story and we finally got to find out exactly what happened from a third party who was there just witnessing everything. Fat Joe told a story of how he walked into Cassidy, like hotel room, told Papoose, "Do we got a problem?" Then he went over to Papoose, began to sock out Papoose, had Papoose in the corner, and told Papoose, "Call me daddy," as he punched Papoose. That was a real story that Fat Joe told. Cassidy told a story, it was completely different, not as excited. An altercation broke out, a punch here and there between Papoose and Fat Joe. They both got hits in, but nobody was the real victor. Nobody really got put. You feel me? So Fat Joe, you exaggerate stories and you put some extras on it. This story with Young Buck, I believe he put some extras on it. And
This nigga Fat Joe is like the motherfucking the goddamn Pied Piper or something. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
And somebody who was there just told his side of the story, and he kind of confirmed that Fat Joe put some extras on it.
So I'm getting off the stage and it's dumb dark, like it's mad dark, and there was somebody up on the second thing. He's like, yo, crack. But I just got off stage. I'm ripping it down. Chicago, I'm walking out and says, yo, crack. You hear me, nigga? I look up. Oh, it's Young Buck. I got a water bottle in my hand. Fuck out of here. I throw the water bottle up there. I said, come down.
Damn.
Come down.
Damn.
Yo, no, I'm going crazy. Oh, I don't never get like,
So when he came down,
I don't know, I don't get tested. Like, it's very hard to test me. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I'm going. I just black out. So I'm waiting for the nigga up there. He gotta come down the staircase, right? So I'm losing my mind. Right? Like, yo, come there. Come. He had a bunch of with him too. A bunch of Chicago dudes with him, right?
Just a quick warning, Fat Joe is about to proceed to tell a story that makes him look like the biggest gangster, getting active in front of the police. Now, one of the signs that maybe this story didn't happen exactly how Fat Joe said it happened.
I don't know niggas fighting in front of the police, bro. Like that it don't work like that. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't care if you're Obama, you ain't fighting in front of the police, bro. It don't work like that.
Well, when Fat Joe said that Young Buck was also talking back and giving rah-rah as he was walking down the stairs or up the stairs. And he would also say that Young Buck had a lot of people with him, a lot of Chicago dudes. But apparently Fat Joe was just so gangster, and who he was with was just a bunch of killers, that everybody that Young Buck was with just sat back and watched Fat Joe violate him and do him dirty.
They need to take him off.
The cop.
If I was down, I would take him off the podcast because, bro, you losing like credibility. Cause like, bro, ain't like I don't want to listen to motherfucker just sit up there lying, bro. Like you lying, bro. Bro, get the fuck off, bro. I'm not watching that shit.
Come and they form like a barricade. Like there's like 5 cops. They closed the staircase so he won't go. He took too long to come down, by the way. Like, when you see it, you ready to tear him up. You down. Yeah. He's taking too long, right? And so when he comes down, he's in the staircase and he's trying to tell me like, yo, this ain't got nothing to do. But he was just talking crazy. He tested me to see if Fat Joe was. A lot of niggas, they act like they
he was supposed to stand with up? Like he said,
hell no, it was at the height of the beef. Oh. So he's in the staircase, yo, I wasn't this and that, but he poked his head out just 1 second over the cops there. And what the?
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Cap. No voice.
Bro, that's that's not that. That ain't happened. It ain't happened like that, y'all. It didn't happen like that. This man say, he said, rat. Bro, you a goddamn lie. Hold on.
And what the?
We gotta listen to that one.
So he's in the staircase. Yo, I wasn't this and that, but he poked his head out just 1 second over the cops there. And what the?
In front of the police. Bro. Stop lying.
What he do?
No bother hit him.
So what he do?
He hit us with the bag. Yo, it wasn't like that. This, that.
I believe that Fat Joe just told the story with a straight face. Fat Joe wants us to believe that Young Buck was behind a police barricade. And when Young Buck stuck his...
I don't believe shit he said. Nah, all that shit. He helped Parker. Nah, I don't believe
over the barricade for a split second. Fat Joe and the other 400-pound Puerto Ricans that he was with was able to activate the 8 inner gates like Rock Lee and give him a combo so vicious that Young Buck got hit at least like 8 or 9 times.
They said that nigga was like Vegeta and Goku out here, like, you know what I'm saying? Let this man tell the story. It was like Vegeta.
They must have had some ninjutsu with them, bro. They must have had some powerful ninjutsu that they're able to hit Young Buck that many times in a split second, and they are all 400-pound Puerto Ricans. Man, come on, bro. And even if, okay, let's just say they were able to get the hits off. The police that was barricaded and protecting Young Buck, they didn't do nothing. The men that was with Young Buck, the Chicago dudes who were with Young Buck, because had a lot of people with him. Young Buck said, oh, come on, bro, it's not even like that, man. While he had a crew with him and the police in front of him.
Bro, come on, bro. That shit's
Damn.
Then we jump. I tell you, I had the ugly.
Yeah, my bad. I'm just thinking a little lines again.
No, I'm just telling you. It's like, yo, it happened.
I never heard the story. It's the first time.
I'm telling you the truth.
My bad. I'm just thinking a little lines again.
No, I'm just telling you. It's like, it happened.
I never heard the story. It's the first time.
I'm telling you the truth.
That's great. I believe
you. Stories you never heard.
Bro said, I believe you. I believe you. Come on, man.
Still don't want to come up yet.
He can't come up here anyway. Because he's down with the movement no more. He can't come up here. Say his, what you gonna say?
So if y'all don't know, y'all go check this song out. Young Buck just put out a song like a couple days ago, because I guess Young Buck got wind of this interview, heard what he said, and did a video in front of Popeyes called 2 Piece on a Biscuit. Yeah, bro, 2 Piece on a Biscuit. Y'all go check that.
In his face. Come on, Jada.
Listen.
That joke is visibly frustrated that Jada is kind of making fun of the story, because Fat Joe wants to be taken seriously. He wants for Jada to be like, oh my God, Joe, you hit him 8 times. Oh my God. And he just said, oh, come on, bro. I just want to be friends. And it's not even like that. Oh my God. They were terrified of you in your heyday, sir. He went for Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder and say, oh my God. You're more gangster than Pistol P. Oh my, Pistol P would never do this. Oh my God, you're... All right, so somebody who was there, apparently one of the DJs there that night.
Oh yeah, the DJ explained the actual story, bro. The DJ explained the story, and he said shit all was cap, bro. He said ain't nobody touched nobody, bro. Nobody touched nobody, bro. So that's another goddamn lie. Come on, bro.
Apparently happened or allegedly happened, and here's what he has to say.
Hey yo, what up? Hey look. I'm DJ Don Juan, right? I was Young Buck's DJ from 2006 to like 2008. And yesterday I'm wondering why I'm seeing, this post about Fat Joe and this 2-piece biscuit. And so I finally stopped and watched it today, and look, man, the majority of people I know that Joe is a percentage-wise cap. There's always like something and then there's something. And it is what it is. I don't personally know Joe. I know Cat said, "Do it is what it is." I'm not hating on podcasts. I'm a huge fan of Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? The whole joint. You see how he just kind of put the pillow over. Look, man, I love entertainment, but I was actually there at that Chicago show. And it was a lot of people. Yes, and we were up on the top tier. And I was specifically watching this. I'm not the goon, I'm the DJ. So I'm watching everything from like, everybody's in front of me and I'm right there, right? I see this. I'm right there at that tunnel that comes down. What Joe is lying at is Joe pulled up at the bottom of that tunnel with 4 cops with him. Like they were surrounding him. Like there was already a tension in the air that the beef was going on and that Buck was gonna be there. And Joe was moving around the whole time with police.
Listen, man, for some reason, that just sounds more believable, bro.
That sounds
All right?
unbelievable.
Police spawning out of nowhere because
They just popped up out of nowhere. Come on,
see
bro.
Fat Joe going crazy, beating his head. I'm gonna get him with it. Come on, I'm gonna get him with it. That just sounds unbelievable. But police walking around with you, guarding you the entire night, to me, that just sounds more believable. All right? But he continues, and again, he is somebody who he has no real interest. Like, he was just one of the DJs, all right? And here's what he really breaks this down, man. And he really reveals how Fat Joe is just addicted to putting extras on stories, bro. If Fat Joe would have told this story the normal way, it would have still been entertaining.
I'm not knocking that. That's exactly what happened. The police didn't just randomly pop up and form some type of barricade at the tunnel. They was already with him. And yes, the police did form a barricade, but they was rolling with him from the stage all the way back to his tour bus. They was there. Buck was barking from the top. The whole crew was, because Buck was down for the unit. Buck was down for 50. I know things have happened, but everywhere we went, you was not going to disrespect 50 Cent in front of young Buck. So Buck was like, he was barking at him, right? Joe comes into view at the bottom of that tunnel and looks up at Buck and says, "Yo, Buck, no disrespect to you, but 50. And when he said that, like Buck just turned into an animal, and they just rammed down that corridor to come down. Like it was a big arena. We were in Chicago, and he starts coming down, but he can't get to him because of the police. Buck and Joe and them, as soon as Buck back up, and Joe and them took off to go to the tour buses, bro. And I don't get it. I know it's cap, and they say all news is good news or whatever for the game, for like this business that we're in. And it's funny looking at the memes and stuff like that, but two-piece biscuit where?
Just take a look at the original story. This man says that when young Buck, who was with Chicago dudes, a lot of them, by the way, that was on a mission. Young Buck was with a lot of Chicago dudes in Chicago. That he got two-pieced up. He got bing, 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 bop, bing, bop, bing. And those Chicago dudes.
What kids just say? Bim, bop, boom, bop, bim.
Chicago sat there, as Young Buck said, "Oh, come on, bro. It wasn't even like that. Why you punch me?" And Fat Joe was able to leave the building after marking out Young Buck in front of the police and in front of, man, come on, bro. This dude's story is probably the real. Fat Joe, bro, you just need to stop, man.
Literally. I might as well just been a journalist. I'm the DJ, I'm not the goon, dude. Like, I'm not on the front line ready to go to war physically like that, especially at that time, right? Nowadays it's a little bit different, but back then I was very young, was new to the whole play. It's cap, bro. It's cap. Coach PR reposted it. They know other people, RP Tick, Tylenol, it's cap, bro. Why though? And now that bring Buck up on the podcast then. Like I said, like Joe is capped, man. It's all for entertainment though. So I was actually there. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. No two-piece, no biscuit. Just Fat Joe with police from the moment he went on stage to the moment he came off stage and to back his tour bus, which is probably smart on his part. Because like I said, Buck was not playing no games back then when it came to anything dealing with G Unit, 50 Cent, any of that, you know. And Buck definitely had them goons with him, them gorillas with him. They weren't all from Chicago. They were from, some of them were from the Ville. With us everywhere we went. And best believe, yeah. So anyway, shout out to Buck. You know what I'm saying? Joe can keep capping. Shout out to them.
Now, the only reason why we do kind of have to give Fat Joe at least some grace here is because this dude does look like he does have some type of affinity for Young Buck. It does look like he's rocking with Young Buck. So
I don't think Buddy would lie though. I don't think Buddy got a lie about that shit though. Y'all check out Porter Flocka. We about to go to The Sauce. The next channel we reacting to is The Sauce. They talking about Charleston White goes off on 21 Savage after what happened on the, let's see what's.
Hey yo, hey yo, thanks. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do that too. Check this out. Apparently, Stevie Wonder has been watching everything that's been going on. I mean, he may not have been able to see it, but Stevie's been watching. And this is what Stevie had to say.
It's been hard to stay silent with all that's going on. In my mind, I get it. I hear what's being said from all corners of our earth. I get it. You're controlled by what you're thinking. In our heads, we hear, if you fight me, I'll fight you harder. If you curse me, I'll curse you.
Bruh said he, goddamn, Stevie Wonder said he'll fight your ass, nigga. The man can't see them. He say I'll swing on your ass. Hey, y'all see the movie Ray? Ray whooped that man ass.
You and yours even stronger. That is how our mind thinks. Speaking without listening to the spirit. It is a mind that is not connected to the soul. The spirit knows that fighting harder, cursing stronger, hating longer will never end. It just gets easier to use a knife, a gun, a drone, or a bomb. All in the name of blood spilled on the ground to leave more lives buried in the...
I wonder what he talking about. I think he talking about this war shit going on. But that nigga Stevie said he gonna come out that bitch and be like, rat! Nigga, he finna, that nigga finna sweep some
never reaching higher ground. To any of the leaders that feel that this is the only way, I ask you to be brave enough to say in your way is a way to World War III. Am I the only one that sees this? I stand up with peace. I stand up.
I feel him. It's about to be, bruh. Y'all, hey, y'all get ready, man. It's about to go down, dog. It's really about to go down.
With love. That's who I am. That is what God made me up. I stand down on war, and I stand down on hate. We cannot let revenge be our unimaginable fate.
I'm gonna sample that.
Let me tell you something. When Stevie Wonder starts talking about he's seeing World War III on the brink, we need to be concerned. Anyhow, I agree with Stevie, because hate has never helped anyone, and if we are going to reach higher ground, we truly do need to start listening to the spirit. And honestly, I truly do appreciate Stevie for taking time out of his busy schedule to sit down, play a little riff, and send that PSA to our world leaders. And you know who else was out here talking about world leaders? T.I. Because the other day, T.I. sat down to remind us that we really need to put things in perspective by forgetting about materialistic things and really focusing on the things that are important. Because he was like, listen, were you out here paying attention to what Martin and Malcolm were wearing on their wrists?
Nobody knows what kind of car Martin Luther King rode in. Nobody knows what kind of watch, what kind of suit Malcolm X had. You know what I mean? None of that shit matters. You dig? What matters is what...
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's facts, bro. Like, the man is worth more than what he actually has. And that's deep, bro. Like, I don't know if he came up with that himself, but that's a good point. You know, you are bigger than what you got, bro. Like, the person that you are, like,
they were able to do for others.
I agree 100% with you, T.I. And also, that brings me to this. I am totally confused, befuddled, and confounded as to why Charleston White is over there having such an adverse reaction to Young Thug and 21 Savage and other rappers trying to change from their wicked ways by joining the Cuff the Streets movement.
The streets are shaking, and shout out to 21 Savage for moving like a grown man with children that wants to see his community be the best it can be. He said,
so my last short was about this, y'all. So basically, I mean, I feel like, hey man, check this out, bro. That F the Streets challenge, well, now I don't know if it's a challenge or if they just saying F the Streets, but that's gonna save a lot of people's lives, bro.
Streets, and it's got
that might get everybody in line to, you know, just kind of come together and work for a common goal and push forward instead of killing each other and fighting each other and hating on each other. And, you know, it might make a difference, bro.
Got all the rappers saying F the Streets and some goofy rappers that want to see y'all pass away, like 504 and Boosie and Blueface.
504, I ain't heard nothing them bad. I don't know how many years, but they had Honeycomb Brazy dissing 21, Boosie. I'm trying to see what Charleston White gonna say.
They're on the outside. They're not trying to see y'all live. But 21 Savage, Future, Thug, OMBPZ, I'm seeing them want to see their community finally live.
All right, so this is what happened.
And I know why Thug just jumped on it. Thug, I mean, not Thug, Future. I know why Future just jumped on that shit, because his brother just got arrested right here in Atlanta, right up the street, with $380,000 and numerous kilos of fentanyl.
The other day, Young Thug responded to a post by 21 Savage in which 21 Savage basically was like, cuff them streets. You got more to offer. And Young Thug was like, yeah, I do. So cuff them streets. And then a whole lot of other rappers joined in.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I work downtown Atlanta, but basically it's how can I put it? Thug did a free concert down there in front of the courthouse. In front of the courthouse where they did his trial or whatever. And he was already trying to get the positive stuff going. He was already doing that.
And like, yeah, cuff them streets.
This a couple months back.
Charleston White seemed to have a problem with that, and Charleston White said this.
Hoe ass nigga. Man, don't you nigga turn to no hoe ass nigga. Stand on that shit, nigga. Stand on that shit. You nigga talk to all that shit and kill people. Now you white boy thump you niggas upside the head. You niggas got probation. You niggas got probation. The white boy thump you niggas upside the head. He didn't spank you. He didn't put a noose around your neck and hang you. You niggas got probation. You niggas got probation. And now you niggas hollering the street. No.
See, Charleston White, man, he want folk to crash out. Ain't nobody crashing out with you, Charleston. We're not doing that with you, big dog.
You niggas. We ain't letting you niggas out 21 seconds. We're not letting you niggas off the hook that easy, because your partner's told, you niggas broke weak, you niggas broke the code. We ain't saying the streets. We saying we need stay in the streets, nigga. Don't bring y'all scary ass over here, still talking street. No, stay over there. Go to jail, die, and get. Yes, ma'am, come on in.
Nope, we totally.
This nigga tripping, dog. This man is.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I disagree with Charleston on this one, because anytime a young man was out in them streets that he wants to change his life and do better, then we totally support that. And guess what? We don't hold their past against them. Because saying, once you was out in them streets, you gotta stay in them streets, is basically a crabs in a barrel mentality. And we do not adhere to that because we believe that as you grow and mature, you can do better. Because when they were boys, they thought like boys.
It's all about evolution, everybody. That's all it's about, evolution.
Clarified what he meant. And he said, when I say F the streets, I'm talking about the part that gave me trauma and made me. If you ain't tired of that part, you ain't been through it. Now, Boosie has a different problem with the Cuff the Streets movement because Boosie believes that you should get back on the block that raised you.
So there seems to be a trend amongst rappers. They're using their social.
It's not about turning your back. It's about evolution, getting better, going forward. It ain't about staying in the fucking rut, bro. If we keep killing each other, bro, it's just gonna be a lot of people missing off the planet, bro. And we don't need that. We need as many people on this planet as we can so we can fight together, band together, and do the things we need to do.
Media to basically
all
save
this shit
the streets. You know, maybe they're tired of going to prison and getting murdered all the time. So, you know, they're just over it. Well, everybody's favorite social commentator, Boosie Badass, has some things to say about this. If the rappers go save the streets, y'all need to stop rapping about them. Stop double dipping. Rap about fruits, college courses, and staying out the streets. Check emoji. If you're from the streets shaped you to the man you are today. Your mindset, your hustle, your intuition, etc. come from the streets. Your support came from the streets. Yes, I want every kid to make it out the streets. That's what we all want, but I'm never saying the streets. They're responsible for our success. Don't forget, every successful independent record label started from where? The streets. All your music came from the streets.
That don't mean you gotta stay in the street, bro. Y'all, motherfucker, hey, y'all get on the sidewalk. Fuck the streets. Get on the sidewalk, man.
Streets. Yo,
Stay out
baby
the
mama,
street.
you met her. Yo, baby mama, you met her in the streets. 100 emoji.
As a rapper, Kendrick raps about the streets. You know, we need to protect Kendrick at all costs as an artist, as a, I mean, basically he's a historian now, dog. The man made history multiple times in the last 2 years. Multiple. I'm talking about multiple.
You know, y'all rap vocabulary.
Listen, I hear what Boosie's saying, in much respect to all of the streets that contributed to making us. But I do not believe that the term or phrase "cuff the streets" is disrespectful to the streets. Because when I hear it, what I'm hearing is a whole bunch of dudes who are finally growing up and realizing that when you have like $2, $3, $4, $5 million worth of legal money in a bank, you own a mansion with deer running past your estate around the driveway.
That's what I'm saying. That's my main point. What she's saying right here, we're gonna run that back. We gotta run back what she's saying. Bro, you got all this, brother, Boosie got a 6-acre lake behind his house. I got 6 acres, period. He got a 6-acre lake behind his house. Come on, dog.
Contributed to make it. But I do not believe that the term or phrase "cuff the streets" is disrespectful to the streets. Because when I hear it, what I'm hearing is a whole bunch of dudes who are finally growing up and realizing that when you have like $2, $3, $4, $5 million worth of legal money in a bank, you own a mansion with deer running past your estate around the driveway in which your Bentley with curtains in the window is parked with your chauffeur, it makes no sense to still be out here in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like really, once you've made it, why would you still?
And that's crazy because like people like, it's so many people that lost their life in the streets in the rap game, from Pop the Young Dolph, the Takeoff, I mean, it's countless Jam Master. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Return to the streets. I mean, why would you jump in your Bentley with a chauffeur in it and say, Chuck, Jeeves, can you please drive me back to the streets so that I can go sell these street narcotics and then go pow pow a ninja? I mean, for real, I think this y'all forgetting that Young Thug, 21 Savage and them are freaking millionaires who should have been saying F the streets a long time ago. Because why in the world would you
like button and where you
dude who made it, but is still out in the streets like this?
Yeah! So I got gas. Yeah. Straight up? Yeah, I'm good. Got perfect lean and everything too. You need shoes or something? Good. Bro, man, you home? Man, nigga. Hey, say twin! Yeah! Hey, what man you say? I say big driven self and an oxygen like how you say. Yeah, man, got what you heard.
It said you was on my last what? My last train, like next year for something. You mean live? You mean you was on my last live?
Good drunk, man. It was straight drunk. Nah, not doing that. See, I'm still being at Tesla. I've been here all day. My lever. So I'm about to put a look. You're crazy. I told you we're for lifers. What I tell you got to know. What you about to do, beloved? I mean, you need something, man. They gonna slide. Hey, slide! Yeah. Slide off!
There's no.
Yeah, right there!
Oh my goodness, Drewski is hilarious. My man said, what you about to do, beloved? I am done. Anyway, after Charleston White said what he said, and then Boosie added on to that, Tekashi 6ix9ine also jumped online to jump on the anti-21 Savage, anti-Cuff the Streets bandwagon. And this is what he had to say.
Yo, if you're watching this video, you're about to hear some facts. And people don't like the truth because it hurts them. I was going to do this video on TikTok, you know, when you put the picture in the background and you start talking. But these facts right here need 100-inch. You see this big sticker right here? Yo, listen, they gonna skip this. The facts hurts people's feelings. I just need y'all to know that. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Now hear this out. This big ass nigga says, yo, hold on, let's start with this. Gunner, Young Thug, y'all niggas fix that shit.
I'm trying to figure out how is okay, so Boosie's supposed to have went to jail and 6ix9ine went to jail. How is this nigga in? I'm trying to figure this out, bro. Like,
I love each other. Niggas knew Gunner wasn't no gangster when he told the first time. When he told the first time. And we swept it. We, not him. We, as the whole Atlanta. We swept it under the rug for you. You know, he wasn't.
I mean, I don't like them talking shit about Atlanta. I'm from Florida, but I live right here in Atlanta, so I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like them talking shit about Atlanta. I'm being real, bro. I'm just being real about this shit, dog. Like,
come on now, dog. Come on, man.
The rules of this convenience, when he told the real homie a rap, but it's convenient to me, yo. My best friend could rap. You from Atlanta, he could rap. China is king. Yo, no, it's different, bro. It's different. I've been saying this for 5 years. When he told the first time, we swept it under the rug. Where morals? And you treat them where your principles, where your honors. You know who you're rapping, you swept it under the rug, it get worse. QCP, I told you to your face, you did wrong at the party, but I never backed through the internet. Why? Because it would have made the city look bad. Because you was putting all your niggas on. And that would have fucked up the money. You ready to eat from a rat? What happened to all good money? All money not good money. That was just bashing Kodak. What happened to all good money not good money? Y'all niggas bang and break the rules when it's convenient for y'all, nigga. I won't say down.
Yeah, okay. What I don't understand is why in the world are you so animated and also invested in something that doesn't have anything to do with you? And instead of being on 10 about who's out here ratting, how about being like, yo?
Nah, he fuck with academics, so you know academics be on this shit. Like academics be reacting to all of this shit and down in the Atlanta area, what, bro?
We're all rappers. Maybe we shouldn't be committing crimes. But Tekashi 6ix9ine wasn't done because he took the time to make a whole 17th century hit piece about the fact who isn't from America.
My dear, can you bring me the next applicants? We have Shea bin Abraham Joseph III. And can you fetch me some tea?
Yes,
Thank you, dear. How you doing, sir? What are you here? So I'm seeing, according to my documents, you want to go to America.
I need to go to America. Please, I'll do anything. I would literally, I can make it. Trust me, I can make it. I can be an Atlantean.
Are you not happy where you're from?
I'm not. I want to go to Atlanta. I need to. You got it. You have my chain.
Bloody hell.
Please. It's listening.
That boy Future said fuck the streets. He in a $17 million mansion in Miami, not Atlanta, on the water.
So me taking a closer look at your file, you're born Shea bin Abraham Joseph III, born in our beautiful country of the United Kingdom. What is it, sir? Do you not love yourself? Do you not love who you are, this country?
No, I hate it here. I need to change my identity. Nobody takes us serious. Nobody's gonna take me serious as a gangster. I have to go to America, please.
Is it this you want?
Damn, I'm talking about they playing his ass like. Crazy, dog. They trying to play with this man.
I have such a traitor, such an imposter. To want to be an American, visa denied. Fucking traitors. You've been denied once, you'll be denied again. And for being a traitor, man, take him to jail. Take him to jail. Take him to jail. Traitor. Traitor. Traitor, country. Hey, Dad.
Oh,
What's going on?
Please.
Bloody traitor wants to be where you're from.
Please.
Say again? Bloody traitor wants to be where you're from. Wants to be an American.
Please help me.
You'll never be an American.
Oh.
See, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Can somebody please go tell Tekashi 6ix9ine that real street ninjas, I mean dudes who are out on the streets, hustling day by day just to get by, do not have the desire nor time to be putting on George Washington white wigs with 17th century costumes fully complete with...
Yeah, this nigga's a full clown, right? This man is a real actor. I ain't gonna say he's an actor. We'll say he's a character. We'll put character on it.
Stocking socks and buckle shoes just so they can put on their own rendition of the stage play Pride and Prejudice in their own backyards. I mean, for real, tell me, for everybody who's out there still in the streets, who are struggling day by day just to get by, doing what you gotta do to survive, or luxury to be putting on stage plays to dish ops, for in between trying to pay that light bill and that water bill, you just happen to have enough time to put on your own rendition of Mama I Wanna Sing or Raisin in the Sun. I mean, come on, this is crazy. And what's even crazier is that these dudes really do think that they're really thugs out on the streets. And the only thing that Tekashi 6ix9ine just did was kind of drive home the fact that 21 Savage just might be right.
The question was what happened to the streets. I was gonna name the shit the streets dead, but I don't have dead and no title. So
What's the answer though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What happened to the streets? That's what we're trying to get to. What
they
happened?
died.
They died.
How?
Just life, just time, just the internet getting in them. They didn't have no place being in the streets. They should have stayed on the internet. rappers waiting till they got money and blew up to act like that kingpins, that gangsters. You ain't never did nothing gangster your whole fucking life, bro. Your ass been rapping since you was 9, bro. You been since you was 14, 13, 12.
And what some of these rappers need to realize is that change can be good. For example, I wasn't feeling in the spirit of Christmas this year. I mean, for real. I was like, yo, I'm not buying anybody gifts. And then I saw this TikTok and it changed everything.
What happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Little, you're not They talk about you. They lie on you. They don't abandon you. But there's purpose in you. Oh, God loves you. And He's not gonna let you die in this state. You're free.
I kid you not. After I watched that TikTok, I was laughing so hard.
Passed the bars out, and she passed on her first try. You know how many people gotta do that shit 3, 4, 5 times? It's people done felt it a lot of times, bro. She did it the first time. Her kids, they're like, nigga, we on. We on. They crying, but hey, they already know what's finna go down, bro. I got a cook. Her name Victoria. I don't know her last name now. It was Harmon before, but I don't know her last name now. But yeah. Let me see. We're gonna go to Uncle Ocho Nightcap, but y'all check out the sauce, the celeb sauce, the sauce. They got a great channel. Got that good shit going.
I checked all
good
first
shit
and saved
going.
hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check if doing the Georgia bark at my boss would be appropriate. Go dogs! Yeah.
So we need to.
Well, at least I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds.
Meet your new Dell PC talent size with all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra savings. So this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want.
Come on with your favorite sports up here. Don't forget
Y'all
to hit
check
that
out
subscribe button to join the fastest growing
Uncle Ocho what's his Nightcap. Y'all check this show out. This
community
shit
on
hard.
YouTube. Remember,
Good.
Nightcap
Good
doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're gonna make Ocho.
Anything sports related.
The Bills beat the Browns by the score of 23-20. Shador has excelled when it comes to being a good teammate, at least in the public eye. After Cleveland's loss, Shador was quick to defend his coaches and his team. Listen to this, Ocho, what he had to say after the game when they tried to catch him up again.
Go for it on 4th and 2.
I know you can't be asking me that question, man. Come on, man. We cannot see that's like the thing. Like, if we want to change, the narrative, change the franchise, if we want to like help, we gotta speak. Like, if you can't, those type of things is like separate us. Like a lot of.
That's bruh. Shador, bro, is a once in a lifetime. Boy, Deion Sanders did something good, bro. He did something good at that time right there. I mean, with all his kids. I mean, but he did good with this kid, bro. This kid. Bro, do you hear what he said, bro? He said you gotta speak life into it. God damn, bro. You got, bro, come on, bro. This shit right here, dog. Man, this kid is, bro, he need a white beard like me, cause this nigga got some wisdom. God damn.
Like, get these type of questions, and then we want to be working with y'all. We want to be proactive, but like when you ask
when questions are asked to us players, and it's like you pinning stuff against each other. It's like, come on now, you know. It's like a thing in the locker room. Like, you know, we're not gonna be able to talk to them for real. We're not gonna be able to give them what they need, like, because that separates the team. That don't help anything. It don't help anything in any situation, no matter how you answer it.
Damn.
I like that. Listen, the media is part of the problem. The media is part of the problem. Obviously, it's already been a circus over there, right?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The man is very well spoken, bro. I mean, way down. I'm talking about. Bro, that's one of the best answers to a question I might have ever heard in my life, nigga. The fuck? Bro, that's the best answer to a question I ever heard in my life, my nigga.
Divisive.
Yeah,
divisive tactics and questioning that they're using, trying to trip you up.
Bro.
And Shador being media savvy, understanding not to answer those questions, understanding not to take that goddamn bait, and to do what he's doing. You got to protect your teammates. You got to protect your coach. You got to protect your team in general, despite what they may think.
Bruh, I think he gonna turn Cleveland around, bruh. I think next year, bruh, Shador Sanders is gonna turn Cleveland all the way around, my nigga. Like, for real, I believe it, bro. In my heart, I believe it. Cause the way he trying to bring this team together and change this team, bro, it's phenomenal, my nigga. Like, this some good stuff, man.
About you internally, because you've heard and you've seen it done to you, but still doing right by them, because you understand that that's what you have to do. You know, you've been given a great opportunity, and he's doing all the things right that he can to make sure he does the best he can, whether it be on the field, off the field, in the media, in the community. And I mean, shoot, I mean, that's all we can do is commend him on that. Now, this game, you gonna have to help me out on this one. This is the one game I wasn't able to see. The rest of them was playing in the stadium where I was. You know, they had multiple TVs on for me, so I can be up to par. This is the one game I wasn't able to see.
Whew, well, you didn't miss much. I mean, Shador got off to a great start. They still paying Junior out of the back. I mean, he runs like a little shag route.
Yes, sir.
And scores on it. They go right down the field. I thought they did a great job of containing Josh Allen, passing the ball, but they could not stop the run. James Cook.
He went crazy, huh?
Yeah, he was just. Shador had 2 picks. He's gonna have to do something because he gets. I could see if he was a smallish guy,
right,
like a Bryce Young.
Yes, sir.
He gets Shador gets a lot of passes batted. He gets a lot of ball batted for a guy for his size, and so I think he had 3 balls batted today. He's gonna have to fix that in the offseason. Maybe be able to change arm slots and things like that to be able to throw instead of throwing over, because he has an over delivery.
Right.
And so that's something that he's gonna have to work on this offseason. That'll give him something to work on. That last drive, I was like, man, Shador, you do this, boy, you'll be goated. Boy, that offensive line.
Yeah. I saw
that left tackle.
He bad, huh?
Man, that left tackle, he got I think it was it Epinesa or Rousseau. I thought he just ran him over.
It was that bad?
I'm talking about he literally ran him over.
So he caught him on his heels then, huh?
No, he just ran him over. He hunkered down and everything. He's just like, whoop.
Wait a minute, he anchored down and still got ran over?
Got bulls right over the top of him. It was Rousseau.
He gotta get in the weight room. We gotta work on that lower body.
It's too late for that. He's been in the league far too long. He ain't gotten any stronger by now. He ain't gonna get any stronger.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it wasn't a great performance. I mean, Judkins, and he had 2 interceptions. Like I ball got tipped, so he's gonna have to do something about those tip passes at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Watching, I was out at this point in time. Ocho, the only reason I'm watching Cleveland, honestly, because I didn't see Miles Garrett break the sack record.
Yeah. Wait, he'll probably this week coming up, huh?
I hope so.
Yeah, he definitely.
Everybody's putting 2 and 3 guys on him because guess what, Ocho?
Yeah.
I don't want you to break it on me.
Yeah. Hey, guess who calling me right now?
Who?
It's T.O.
That's crazy. You say, guess who called me? My phone right.
Yeah, but they gotta find a way to generate some offense, Ocho.
Hold on, T. Look.
Oh, that's goddamn Ocho.
We working.
Hey, we working.
That's I forget his name.
What's up?
T.O.
Hey, T, I'm gonna hit you back. T, I'm on the show.
T.O.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 27, Ocho. He was 20 or 29. 157, a touchdown, 2 picks, was sacked twice. He messed his pinky up.
I saw that. I saw that on the replay. They kept showing that on the
he messed his pinky up, and I don't know. I know he scrambled, and then he went down. So I don't know if somebody stepped on it. That's probably what it was.
Okay, yeah, we about to flip the script. We about to go back to Poetic Flacco where we started at. We about to talk about something about 50 Cent, bro. I don't know. This look kind of. I don't know. He is in trouble.
One of Diddy's biggest options to 50 Cent, Diddy, as well as some very already started gearing up to destroy 50 Cent. He even pointed out something specific that has already happened that will spell some bad news for 50 Cent. They started off by pointing out something that I never knew and I didn't really notice that pretty much confirms the plans to destroy 50 Cent is...
You say he didn't know this, but he said something about a plan to destroy 50 Cent. Hold on, this might be
Diddy's biggest
at least we know where it's coming from.
Sent a warning to 50 Cent, letting him know that Diddy, as well as some very powerful people in the industry, has already started gearing up to destroy 50 Cent. He even pointed out something specific that has already happened that will spell some bad news for 50 Cent. They started off by pointing out something that I never knew and I didn't really notice that pretty much confirms the plans to destroy 50 Cent is already being put in motion. And this actually came via, I believe it was like an Instagram comment, and then they did their investigation and found out that the comment was actually true.
Take your phone. I want to get your take on this.
Big brother G, tell Fifth that Ja ruined his first baby mama.
It was actually true.
Take your phone. I want to get your take on this.
See, I like
Big brother G, tell Fifth that Ja ruined his first baby mama story. Tell Fifth that Ja ruined his first baby mama story on each.
His first son, Curtis, just because she followed her, that don't mean nothing, but, I mean, what Ja gonna do? What the hell Ja gonna do?
Big brother G, tell Fifth that Ja ruined his first baby mama started following each other on IG an hour ago. Prepare for the worst. Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Rock Nation, Desiree Perez are out to get him out of the paint. Alert.
I checked and it's true. Ja Rule and 50 Cent first baby mama follow each other. The one baby mama.
That's Curtis' mama. His first son, I think, is Curtis.
Who has been trying to destroy 50 Cent for damn near a decade now. The one baby mama who has done everything in her power to make sure that 50 Cent never seen peace for 18 years. That baby mama now feels empowered. Now feels like she may be able to destroy 50 Cent once and for all.
Police officer at the scene told me to never sue the driver who crashed into me after my car accident. I took his advice and got me.
Ja Rule has been on a scavenger hunt for any and all accusations revolving 50 Cent. Anybody who has ever made an accusation against 50 Cent, He's been looking for them. He's been trying to link up with them. Ja Rule following 50 Cent's baby mama at this point in time and her following back. Understand, this is not no innocent foul. They're plotting against 50 Cent. Ja Rule tweeted, as you guys can see right here, keep the info coming. 50 Cent victims deserve to be heard, and they will. Whatever Ja Rule has discovered on his scavenger hunt of 50 Cent has emboldened Ja Rule to be posting things like this. Curtis called out Diddy for being an abuser. Now I'm calling out 50 Cent for being one. What's the problem? Good morning. Let's not be selective with our points. I know what you did.
Ja Rule is mad because 50 ended his career. That's it. I mean, that's all we can actually talk about or say, bro. Like, he's mad. He butthurt, bro. He's butthurt. I'm talking about if somebody would have ended my career, I would have been mad too. Yeah. I mean, what can you do now? 50 on top, bro.
He's gonna be releasing some. So whatever thing Ja Rule has found on 50 Cent, it looks like he's quickly gathered information. And I don't think if Ja Rule gathered the right information that Ja Rule is gonna be doing this alone. I feel like 50 Cent has made enough enemies, especially with Diddy, which I support 50 Cent exposing Diddy, by the way. Like, I'm not saying 50 Cent did anything wrong, but I'm saying because 50 Cent is taking these projects to expose perpetrators and predators, you now have a lot of powerful people who are super invested in making sure 50 Cent fall. So Ja Rule taking this approach means that he's finding something. Again, let's not be selective in our outrage for abusers. Now, he reshares a couple of 50 Cent's, I guess, accusations right here. And then he would write, I think I'm going to start doing dots. There's a lot to unpack here, allegedly. And he shows articles where women are accusing 50 Cent of abuse. If I'm 50, I'm getting ahead of this, bruh, and I'm starting to file cease and desist lawsuits, bruh, immediately. Because once
that's what 50 gonna have to start. Cease and desist, lawsuits, all that shit, because now they coming for you, bro. It's almost like when Cat Williams went on, what the name of that shit is? Shannon Sharp show, Club Shay Shay. He told him, bro, he said, look, bro, they gonna come after you, bro. And that's what happened. They came and got a good amount of Shannon Sharp money, man, like generational wealth.
Again, a documentary is not even about who can tell the truth the best. It's about who can package it the best. And if Ja Rule is able to bring a baby mama who has already been levying accusations against 50 Cent that are pretty horrible, I'll be real. Let me just give you guys a glimpse at what a possible surviving 50 Cent documentary can look like. This is Shanika Tompkins. This is 50 Cent's first baby mama.
Damn,
she already did like a brief Instagram live. They didn't really get any type of recognition whatsoever. But during this live stream, she broke down some pretty horrifying things that she is alleging that 50 Cent did to her. One of those things being beating her up in front of her children.
In his career.
Because he was abusive. Well, he still is abusive. I'm just not in his presence.
I don't believe that shit, bro. I mean, I know she got a whole 20-something year old son from this dude. It's just, I'm looking at it, bro. It's the optics. I'm looking at the optics.
Alleging that 50 Cent did to her. One of those things being beating her up in front of her children.
In his career.
Because he was abusive. Well, he still is abusive. I'm just not in his presence, but he's abusive. Emotionally, physically, he's abusive. And the last straw for me was he hit me in front of my daughter. And I said, as a mother, if I allowed her to see him hit me and stay with him, what example am I setting for my daughter? And that's when that was it for me. It was that and another incident with Marquise So it was 2 incidents, but
Oh
it
no,
was
it's,
kind
I
of
think his first son was
Marquise.
Marquise.
Yeah.
So that son named Marquise. So I guess 50 Cent pregnant with a Grand Marquise. Right, I don't know.
And I went to pick 50 up from there. So Marquise told me that I guess like he had a girl there, like, you know, a girl that, he just told me something. So him and I got to an argument. He beat the mess out of me and then told Marquise, see, it's your fault. I had to whoop your mother's ass. First time he ever hit me, to be honest, was, I'm gonna talk about this. This is a lot of cathartic moments and stuff, but the first time, I don't even think I told you this. The first time he hit me, I don't think I know. The first time he hit me, I was pregnant with Marquise. That'll be out to the year.
Everything that she accused 50 Cent in this interview, yeah, it was surreal. Because when I was listening to it,
it sounds heinous, but I don't believe this. Honestly, bro, I think it's a hit piece. I think it's something because I can't say because I wasn't there. I don't know what happened with 50 and this lady when Marquise was pregnant and all that, but I'm just saying it sounds like a hit piece right now. Like we ain't never, like all these years we ain't heard this. But as soon as the documentary come out, we hear this shit. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up, bro. Soon as the shit come out.
Stop the cap. No voice.
Stop playing with me, bro.
It were the exact same accusations that Diddy
Stop playing with me before I turn you into a song looking ass.
was accused of. Diddy was also accused of arson, which we'll get to, because the arson story and the house being burned down story with 50 Cent and her, to me, is the craziest part of this entire story. But she would also accuse 50 Cent of not only physical abuse, but she would claim that 50 Cent raped her, that 50 Cent took it, right, without consent.
So, bro, this the part right here that make it, this the part that make it.
Stop the cap. No voice.
You got a 20-some-year-old son from this man and he took it. Come on, bro. That you like, bro, come on, dog. Bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that, my lady. Please don't do that.
So I have one question. Right? I'm not gonna get to that fee. We'll do that fee on the next situation.
Okay.
To know in the chat, did he? Because you put up the post on your story about that being said that he sexually abused her.
Yeah.
Did you ever experience anything like that? Or was it just basically physical stuff or fighting back and forth?
No, I have experienced sexual abuse. Yes.
Right? It don't sound right, bro. It don't sound right, bro.
It sounds off.
That's like somebody trying to do something, like somebody like, yo, you married to this woman, and that it's almost like that. Bro, if you got a kid with a chick, bro, come on, dog. Like, how could you take it, bro? Unless that's the first time you ever did it, y'all had a kid and you did something to her. Bro, they got a 20-some-year-old child together. How can this man do something like that? Like,
for women, because it's like, there was no need.
I don't see that, bro. I don't see 50 doing that. I don't see 50 doing that at all, bro. Like, I don't, bro. I think this is a hit piece, bro. This is a hit piece because 50 got that damn documentary is #1 in 46 countries. We ain't talking about America, 46 countries. Damn, bro. It's like when you do good, they try to make you look bad. That like the media is so fucked up right now, bro. The media fucked up real bad, bro. When you try to do good,
movement. You know, from our culture, it's like, how could your boyfriend you or sexually assault you? Because no means no. No, no means no. I don't care if you get a girl butt naked and she.
bruh. But see, that's what we, bruh. That's what we.
Says no, that means no. So, yes, I have.
I don't want them to clip my goddamn video at me looking crazy out here, but I'm just saying, bro, this is weird work.
I don't know within me, I don't know if it's this black girl strength that for some reason it's easier to talk about that, the physical part of the abuse. That's easier for some reason than to talk about the sexual. I don't know why. And that's something that I have to probably work.
Like I say, I wasn't there. I don't know, but on face value, this don't look like. This don't look like it's gonna hold any weight.
Through and maybe just try to like understand, but yeah.
Well, why you never report it though? People might want to ask, you got sexual abuse, you got physical abuse, why you never said that?
I didn't say something. I've always said something. If anybody ever listened, I have court testimony where I'm saying he's abusive. I have order of protections in the courts where I'm listing some of the abuse. So this is documented. The IG world don't know. Maybe, the fans don't know, but no, it's documented.
Back in 2008, a judge did approve her temporary protection order. They ordered 50 Cent to forfeit any guns he may have. So the article reads, U.S. rapper 50 Cent was ordered to surrender any guns he might have after a judge on Friday issued a temporary restraining order requested by the rapper's ex-girlfriend, a lawyer said. A lawyer for the rapper, whose real name is Curtis Jackson, said he will contest the order and that 50 Cent did not have guns or access to guns. To my knowledge, he has no guns. The order bars 50 Cent from being in contact with Shaniqua Tompkins, the mother of his 10-year-old son, without the court's permission, the lawyer says. 50 Cent and Tompkins have been locked in a legal fight over money. Tompkins has argued that she is entitled to half of 50 Cent's estate based on an oral agreement. Now, to me, this is the only part that kind of just...
Half of his estate? Hold on, how that work? Hold on. Let me go back. I gotta go back at least 10 seconds. Let me see. Something about half his estate.
And that 50 Cent did not have guns or access to guns. To my knowledge, he has no guns. The order bars 50 Cent from being in contact with Shaniqua Tompkins, the mother of his 10-year-old son, without the court's permission, the lawyer says. 50 Cent and Tompkins have been locked in a legal fight over money. Tompkins argued that she is entitled to half of 50 Cent's estate.
It's about money. This is about money. It's what I'm thinking now. It's about money.
Agreement. Now, to me, this is the only part that kind of discredits her. The fact that she as the girlfriend, not the wife, by the way, she was just the mere girlfriend, went to court and claimed that 50 Cent promised her half his estate and tried to get half. So people would obviously say, hey, she filed, the restraining order and these other things because she was trying to get 50 Cent money. Now, this is where things get tricky, and she did explain this. So apparently, she had possession of 50 Cent's $2.4 million Long Island home. He tried to evict her from there, but they wouldn't evict her. The Supreme Court ruled that she could stay because she had 50 Cent's son. And apparently the house mysteriously burned down because 50 Cent, well, according to her.
Oh yeah, I do. Okay, so I remember this. Now I do remember this part about the house burning down. I remember all of that. And that actual house that they talking about, that used to be Mike Tyson house. And I mean, that house is Yeah. That used to be Mike Tyson's house, and then he bought it after Mike Tyson had it. I think it's in Connecticut, something like that. It's like a big ass mansion. I mean, I done heard stories. Young Buck homies got stories of just being in the motherfucking mansion. Like,
The house burned down than her have it. And she would also make claims that 50 Cent actually tried to murder them. Now, 50 Cent, always maintained his innocent, but she told the full story in regards to the house burning down. And I'll be real, it's one of the wildest things I've ever heard.
What makes you say he did it?
Not the holidays until you've seen garden lights,
no,
holiday nights.
that's I would actually want to know why she thought this man
goddamn it. Shit was free. What the phone packaging looks like. They came with a
that shit
charger.
like an iPhone.
We got into a fight that Monday at my lawyer's office. I have a police report. He threatened me. He tried to hit me, but I ran. He threatened me. He said he was going to have someone come do something. He said, and watch how I get down. He said it. And that Friday, that was Monday. That Friday, I had to do my deposition. I was taking my piece of the school. A Magnum car was following me. I don't know if you remember the Dodge Magnums, and everybody knew back then all of G-Unit members rode Dodge Magnums. Was following me to my piece of school. I ditched the car, drove to Queens and drove to my grandma's house. Mia was already in school. I get to the courthouse. I do my deposition. I come back outside. It was a guy following me, trying to intimidate me to the point where my lawyer was so worried, so she would just please be careful. So he was trying to kick me out the house, and he couldn't get me out the house. And that's another thing where he says, like, oh, he went to Suffolk County. They gave me an eviction, but I took it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court allowed me to stay, so he couldn't get me out the house at the time. And then his lawyer and I have in my deposition papers, once I started doing my YouTube channel, I could be able to side by side and bring up stuff. His lawyer actually asked me where was my evidence, and that was the first part of the house to burn down. I don't think that was a coincidence.
Right. Who was on the house at the time when it got set on fire?
It was. That's another thing. He tried to create the narrative. It was me, my boyfriend. No man lived with me in that house. And I will repeat, no man lived with me in that house. No man. Except for.
And this a long time ago though. This a long time ago.
And he wasn't a man at the time. He was a child. It was me, my daughter, Marquise, a family friend, and she had gotten into an argument with her husband. So it was her and her son and my youngest sister. My mom had passed away, so I had custody of my youngest sister.
How old was your children?
Marquise was about 12. Mia was about maybe 16, 17.
Here's where it gets wild. 50 Cent's own son lived in the home. So I feel like, for the benefit of the doubt, I don't think 50 Cent would want to burn the house where his son lives, right? But according to the baby mama, according to her, she's a legend.
I'm just saying, bro. All this sounds like a hit piece, bro. This is a hit piece. From the top to the bottom.
That she believes that 50 Cent was trying to murder her. Not only her, because it was her son Marquise, which is 50 Cent's son, a family friend, her sister, and like 4 minors. They all lived in that house together. She claims that 50 Cent burned down the house in the middle of the night while everybody was sleeping. Or he paid.
So y'all mean to tell me 50 Cent diamond artist, 10 million sales. Y'all mean to tell me this man went to his own house that he used to own, but his baby mama lived in there, and burnt it down?
somebody to do it. And he chose the middle of the night because, according to her, he was trying to murder everybody in the home.
Do you think it was a move to try to scare you or try to get rid of you? What do you, deep down there, what do you see out of the house? Honestly.
Cause the time, it wasn't like it happened when the kids were in school, maybe I was there by myself, or it happened that I was just sleeping, no one's up. It was still dark outside, to the point where when I heard the glass shatter, because what happened was Marquise was sick that day. Even though I was gonna take him to school, like I said, the car was following me, but he was sick. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna ditch this car. I don't feel safe taking him to school, but I'm gonna take him to my grandma's house. So Marquise was sick that day. I could not.
Man,